gathering of blue bonnets right behind me. We're going to do a little something here. I'm giving myself only 30 minutes because I have only 30 minutes to spare. I haven't even squeezed out all the colors onto my palette yet. Got a little purple there. I'm going to squeeze a bit more right here and then some blue. I just pulled over when I saw this patch and here we are. I said, I got a moment. So take it in. Look at the beautiful colors. I love the contrast of that blue and green. And I hope to somehow convey the deepness of it all. So I forgot my mineral spirits. Oh no, what a beginning. That is a bad start. I was in a hurry. I left it on my table. Action going on in Stephenville right now. Hope everybody's okay. Say Father, Son, Holy Spirit with them. Send a little blessing to the first responders. Hope that they're safe, and anybody who's injured or you know the thing. Ooh, I don't know if I wanted that crimson down there, but we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna brush it in. Brush it in, brush it in. That's dirt. We'll just call that dirt. Giving myself 30 minutes to paint today. They're in and abouts. They're in and about. They're in and abouts the 30-minute mark. That's what I'll clarify, once the jargon gets approved, we'll be there in and about 30 minutes. Might go over by a minute or two, as is customary in the stratosphere. We have to sometimes make up for things. And a little blue, a little brown, a little song of I don't know, is that a mockingbird? Isn't that a mockingbird? It was the colors that got me today, folks. The colors called me in. It was that purplish blue against the luscious green there that said, hey, you think you can? And I said, I think I can. It says, I bet you can't. And I said, I bet you I can. So here we are, dueling it out. Me and the muse getting down today a little right in the sun. I got a little bit of a shade hat. It's a little one of those Panama Jack kind of fedoras. Picked it up at the dollar store, secondhand store or something. Right? Totally opposing modes of economic theory. The dollar store versus the thrift store. Well, such is life, the duality of life. I use them both. And I hope you make it by. Scrub, scrub, scrub. It's dry brush. It's very degas. Very degas. Yeah, that's a horrible Parisian accent, I know, or impersonation, impression. All of them. All of the above. All of the above. Just gonna scrub it in here. Well, I'm making a painting of that field of green and purple there. So I'm just smearing in the undergrowth, the shadows that have been dogpiled on by other shadows, and Then every now and then we might have a little something in the way. That red came from nowhere. Don't hold me accountable for it. It came from nowhere. I swear, it wasn't there. It wasn't there when we started. It wasn't. It really wasn't. And it did come out of nowhere. It totally surprised me. How it got to the end of my brush, I don't know. But well, that's what we call the fog of war. That's in the fog of war, dude. We picked up that red somewhere along the way. And just had to adapt it in. We turned it into a patch of dirt over there. Some shadows way at the bottom of a patch of green. That green that reaches over from across the way. All right, there we go. Step back. Look at the beautiful slush, the lush slush. That there is the verdancies. That's the verdancies. Okay, so let's see now. We want to bring the tree line down. You see that tree line right there? This is what we're looking at. Can you see that? We're kind of going for a section maybe in here. That's kind of where I'm thinking. So I don't need a whole lot. It's going to get kind of dark up here. But I did want to at least do a good drawing of a blue bonnet. Let's look at a blue bonnet up close. Have you ever looked at a blue bonnet up close? There's a shaft with blooms and blossoms at the end. It's almost like a toilet bowl scrubby. You know, it has that, or you could say one of those flute. So let's see here. Let's mix that up. We're going to start with a little purple with this green color here. I don't know, maybe some brown. Oh, and then here's this color here that I picked up. Touch a little white into that. What are we making here? We're making a mess. Yes, indeed. But we're going to clean it up. So stick around. And then what you do with that is think about the ground here, what you're looking at. Take a breath. Lay it down. These are different shafts all over the place. I'm shafting it everywhere. Each one of those is a hedge fund. Some have blossomed larger than others. All right, so what do we do next? I propose we wipe some of that off. Oh my, I forgot the time. I have to keep tabs of my time because I don't have much. I gave myself only a few. I don't have my mineral spirits. I don't have a paint rag. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm ill prepared for this battle. I forgot very key components to my arsenal, which is going to cost me. But rather than back out, I'm gonna finish strong. We're gonna forge into some uncomfortable territory. That's where they say the art magic happens anyway. So we're gonna just dive into it head on, head on a swivel. Don't be afraid. Just kind of look at those details that you can pick up with your little eye from where you're standing. I recommend painting in vivo go out, find that patch of blue bonnets. I'm not saying that anything wrong with painting from a photograph. I'm just saying that it's better. Painting from real life. It's better. Come on, don't be afraid of it. It's good stuff, my friend. It's the way to do it. So, looking at the contour drawing really helps this part of the process. The act of drawing while keeping your eye on the subject and allowing your pencil, or in this case a brush, to do its thing while you keep your eyes on the contours of the subject, That is contour drawing. And that is coming into play right now as I'm working, because I'm focusing on key individual stalks in the back. And I'm putting in purple now. There's that purple. This is where I get lost on the blue bonnet paintings. I've been doing them for a few years now, really in earnest, since I've been in Heiko. Fell in love with the wildflower season in this part of Texas. The bloom is amazing. Fields and fields of color. Call it Heiko country. You can see many paintings under that hashtag if you follow that hashtag, and you'll see information on events going on around Heiko country. But you'll also see lots of artwork from just my inspirations in the area. That's probably what you're going to get most from that follow. Is it the latest on site? Probably not, unless somebody happens to be patching it in, but it will be reflective of the landscapes in the region I could call Heiko country. And that is the top of the hill country, Heiko, Bluffdale, Stephenville, out to Iredell and beyond. I even call Clifton part of Heiko country. It's just the whole. I'll annex all of the Texas hill country as Heiko country. We'll just call it that. We'll call it what it is. If I roam it, if I'm gonna make a painting of it, then I claim it. I hereby claim thee in the name of Heiko country, the grand domain painted by the founder of the underground, the Stephenville Underground. That's another one. Follow that one. That one's getting some traction. It'll be a little bit more whimsy. We're having fun with that page. You can follow that on Instagram. That's Heiko Country and Stephenville Underground, promoting the latest in the arts of the great dairy region of Texas. Stephenville is the cowboy capital of the world. Don't you know? We have more horses per capita than New York has New Yorkers. I don't know. That made that one up. It wasn't even very funny, but I'm still timing myself on this painting, so there is still urgency, because it's urgent. And it's so urgent. to be able to paint fast on the run. Why? Because you gotta be able to flip stuff. I'm flipping stuff, and I'll be flipping stuff this weekend in Hyco, Texas. We're gonna do the it's the hit the I don't even know what to say. They call it the sip and savor. Yeah, they didn't ask me. I mean, if they asked me, I would have said, no, guys, don't call it the sip and savor. What is the matter with you? But nobody asked me. All right, whatever. I'm going to be there. Why? Because I love Heiko. Despite the fact that nobody asked me, but the sip and savor. All right. So, come sip, come savor. I'll be out there doing my thing, making paintings out in front of the Midland, in the Midland. I have no problem with the sip and savor. I'm just playing with you about the name. Don't go spreading rumors. I have no qualms about the name, sip and savor. I would have called it the savor and sip. And look at that. It just doesn't have the right ring to it. So, yeah. What's this? What is this mess back here? It's a clump of weeds perpetrating. Clump of weeds perpetrating. What the hell? I guess just pay attention to the details. I forgot to pay attention to the details there for a while. And I've been just like all over the place. Painting like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde here. Getting some green. Hopefully this will help. I'm running out of time. Anybody got a timer? What did I say? What's doing 30 minutes? It's a 30-minute session here, boys. Get it done in 30 minutes or get out. Don't even try. Don't cry to me later. Actually, next time I'm going to have to include in that 30 minutes the setup and takedown. This is getting too soft. You guys are too flabby when it comes to this. So hurry up. Get your paints out. Find something. Doesn't have to be blue bonnets. That's just what was around, man. Put that paint down. Squeeze it out. Slap it down. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Slap that paint down. Slap it down. Those are the star-shaped petals of the blue bonnet. I'm putting them in. Why? Because they're there. That's why. Don't deny it. They're beautiful. And they make it. They make it what it is. So embrace it. Embrace the star-shaped leaves. I'm off a shade of green. I need another shade of green. Here, no, that's the wrong shade of green. Come on, where do I have that? Oh. Look at that beautiful color. And do I have that green? Yep, here you go. I think I do. Okay, so reminder, next time I need dark Viridian. Or is that is the dark Viridian?